Yo, 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 yo. I walk alone.
Damn, I was gonna do it. He beat me to it. He beat me to it. I was gonna sing. I walk
Man, Batista, he's so great. He's so great.
The
man.
theme song and the fireworks just made
Theme
everything
song
worth
and
it.
just prime Batista.
Prime
Batista was the
Nah, I
best.
like old Batista too.
I don't like old Batista. Old Batista, I was like, man,
With the nose ring?
nah, not a fan of it.
Yeah, not that one. I'm talking about the one where he's like bald headed right before he retired, going against Cena, going against Ray,
Didn't like that one either.
going against Shawn Michaels.
He looked old and he looked like he didn't want to be there.
Nah, that was just the 2007 look or whatever year that was.
Everybody just looked like he just didn't
The
want
facial
to be
hairs were like non-existent.
there. Yeah, no one cared.
Everybody was in metrosexual mode and all that shit.
No one cared whatsoever.
Yeah, so that Batista, I miss, just miss main event talent.
Constant main event talent.
Yeah, that's
Everybody could be a main event talent.
No,
Back then, it felt like everybody could be main event talent.
no.
You got JBL, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Batista, Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Edge, Undertaker.
Punk at that time wasn't really main event talent yet.
Well, he was world
but
champion.
They was trying to make him that.
Okay, then I'll take Punk
He was
out
on
of
their
it.
way up.
Okay. Undertaker. Who else was still up in
You
that?
mentioned
John
Undertaker,
Cena.
Shawn Michaels, and Triple H.
Randy
They were
Orton.
already main guys. So
Randy, but you said main event guys at the
yeah,
time.
they were already main event guys before. Like
So
they never lost that steam.
yeah, but that's basically like saying right now, I can't mention Roman Reigns, I guess, because Roman Reigns was a main event guy before now he was a main event guy.
But he's a main event guy, so we can't mention him as like, oh, anybody could be a main event guy. And Roman, like,
but I'm saying
he's not like just anybody.
It was a lot. It was a flux of them back then, like in that 2009, 2010 era. Actually,
It was a flux of them that they were trying to make like champions. Like, I got a prime one for you, Jack Swagger. There were guys that were trying to make champions.
I got it literally right here. The year we're speaking of.
Okay,
Got it right here. My souvenir program.
you could just look at the front page right there.
Yeah, right here. So
I don't need to look at the names. Go to the front page real quick.
front page.
All main eventers.
Jeff Hardy, Shawn Michaels, Matt Hardy, Randy Orton, Kane, Mark Henry, Batista,
Except for Kane.
and Matt Hardy.
Oh, and Matt Hardy. Hell yeah.
Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, Edge, Triple H, and John Cena, and Mickey James, the only female on there.
And she was the main event women's talent at that time. So, like, I think it makes sense. Because we know who weren't main event talent.
Yeah.
Mike Knox,
Well, I'm about to say, so
Stevie
I'm looking
Richards,
at it on Raw,
Nunzio.
just going through them. John Cena, CM Punk, Batista, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, JBL.
All former world champions.
And that's where it cuts off when the rest of that is all mid.
No,
mid
even
card.
Kane.
Okay, and Kane.
Even Kofi.
Kofi was the Intercontinental guy.
Yeah, at that time, but all former world champions. So, like, main event talent. But go to that second line over there.
Triple H, Edge.
No, I said the second line, not the third one.
Oh, okay. The Highlanders.
I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Chuck Palumbo.
Exactly.
Hardcore Holly.
Exactly.
Paul London.
Exactly.
Matt Striker.
Exactly.
Charlie Hall.
Exactly.
Snitsky.
Wow.
Jamie Noble. Ron Simmons. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
What?
What? Deuce.
Oh, he was with the blue shorts.
Yeah. Val
The hoop
Venus.
shorts.
And then from there, just the commentators.
None of them are main event guys that could ever be looked at and perceived as main event guys.
Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes.
Were not main event guys at the time.
They was rookies.
And hell, neither one of them are, as of right now, former world heavyweight champion. So
As of now.
now,
One's in jail.
what?
Ted DiBiase is in jail.
Is he still?
Yeah, he's going to jail.
Shit. Oh, he's going to jail. He's
Yeah.
there.
And then you got Triple H, Edge, Undertaker, Big Show, Umaga.
Stop. I love you, Umaga, but stop right there. That's
MVP, Jeff Hardy,
Jeff Hardy was a former world champion.
Mr. Kennedy,
Should have been.
Great Khali,
Fuck. Why was he world champion?
and that's where I'm gonna stop at.
Are you gonna stop it there?
Yeah.
Can I see some of the rest of the names? You
Big
can
Daddy V, Shelton Benjamin,
Shit.
Carlito,
Shit.
Jesse and Festus,
Wow.
Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, Vladimir Kozlov,
Wow.
Shannon Moore. Then we're getting into the cruiserweights now. Jimmy Wayne Yang, Greg Helms, Brian Kendrick.
I love those two.
Sorry, the Brian Kendrick, D.H. Smith,
And that's the end of that shit.
Yeah, Domino, Ken Funaki.
Look at the bullshit. I don't even want to look at that. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Matt Hardy, Mark Henry, John Morrison, and The Miz.
Dark matches. The dark match show.
Chavo Guerrero and Bam Neely. I don't even know what that is. Finley and Hornswoggle. Elijah Burke, Boogeyman, Super Crazy, Evan Bourne, Tommy Dreamer, Colin Delaney.
Wow.
Ricky Ortiz, he didn't last long. He was like,
what is this? 09? 08?
2010.
Yeah, I'm
no,
like,
to my bad. 08.
I'm like, because
08
there's no
2010.
Punk, there's no John Moore. Oh, Morrison
No,
is there.
Morrison
Morrison and
is
Miz is there. I'm like, who the fuck? That's when they had that ugly ass black title, ain't it? The one that Christian ended up winning?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Oh.
Actually,
No, I think so. That's the one Matt was holding. Matt
yeah,
was the first one to
Teddy
hold
Long
that shit.
the GM manager at this point, so yeah.
Matt was supposed to be main event talent.
And then I was gonna say Matt was the world champion at the time
I know.
when Jeff won his world title. I remember that.
Shit.
Amato Estrada was an actual wrestler at that time. I remember that because he looked swole as shit, and everybody was like, "Bro, you ain't never, bro, ain't no way."
Them vitamins.
Yeah, vitamin, all right.
Look at this shit though. This program from 2008.
Ooh, man.
That's the shit that they give you when you're at the arena, and programs for sale.
No, yeah, they sell them. They're like, "Oh yeah," and it's funny because I got the ones. I got a couple of them. I got NXT one when I went to the one sold the show there, but I'm mad that I got a program.
What you mean?
Recently, so I told you I went to the local show.
Yeah.
Right, and it's the fact that CM Punk and them ain't in there yet. I think Cody is in there, but this is like right before 2023 cranked up.
But you just went to the show.
Oh well, so this is this is 2023. My bad. This is right before 2024 cranked up.
Okay.
So we still like they're promoting WrestleMania XL and everything still, but CM Punk ain't in there yet. So Chelsea Green's up in there. It's more recent, but CM Punk ain't there. Which is up, Chelsea?
Just imagine how much time it takes to print those. It's a whole division of the company for that. I've been just thinking how many wings of companies it is. And when you start seeing the shit that WWE do, you be like, it's so many fucking different wings. It's crazy.
I think about
the construction wing.
I think about that. And then I think about all the title belts they make for the like professional leagues. So they make a title belt for every NFL team.
Right.
Every NBA team. Every MLB team. Every NHL team. And then they make some for NCAA.
That's just like 1,000.
Bro.
Total.
That's a lot though.
But that's just like regular production because they got like a whole production like as far as like the toys or the authentic merchandise. They got a whole line that just now makes these belts. So it's kind of easy to just put the little clamp on there. It's a YouTube or Instagram that says how things is done, and it actually shows them making the belts and the plates.
You buy figures more than me.
Right.
When was the last figure you bought?
Swear.
So when was that? Like last year?
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago. Okay. When the last WWE figure you bought?
It was Braun, Dominic, and Carmelo.
About 3 weeks ago?
Nah, this was like 2 months ago.
Okay. So like for me, I feel like, and I only see it because I happen to be on their Instagram or be the Instagram pop up. AEW makes toy figures, right?
Right.
But it feels like their figures take so long to come out. And it feels like WWE just constantly shooting out new figures.
Yo. All right, I got a quick story real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Go ahead.
So
before we get cranked up.
AEW they got the Unraveled toy line. So a lot of people who are into the figure collectors, they know. When the first line came out, which was the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Cody, and Brandy. I think I'm missing somebody, but whoever. So the first line came out, they had a whole release date. It was supposed to be, September something. The figures didn't drop till like February the fucking next year. So people who pre-ordered had to wait till fucking February. And they didn't even know when they were dropping them. They just all of a sudden started mailing them out. They didn't even tell nobody when they were dropping. It on the site, it didn't post when they were dropping. Mm-hmm. They just started mailing them out.
Right.
So from the jump, there was already production problems. Then they sent out the Cody Rhodes figure that was way more pale than it should have been. The Young Bucks figures were way more pale than it should have been and more loose. There was a lot of complaints, especially with the first line. And sometimes you expect that because it's the first time.
Right.
But it kind of hasn't stopped. It's still been the same thing going on. So their figures they will say is supposed to drop this time. They never drop. I stopped buying them. The last one I got was Swerve, and that's only when it said available to buy now.
You know, it's funny you say that because I think about the video game, Fight Forever, right?
Oh, yeah.
It felt like Fight Forever took forever for it to come out.
Yeah, like 4 years, 3 years.
And then on top of that, I never bought it. Because one, I didn't like the game. I saw the gameplay style, and I was like, I don't like the style of play. I'm one of those people like, I want my game to be as realistic as possible.
Right.
Like, when I buy NBA 2K, I want it to be as realistic as possible. I want it to look as realistic as possible. Like, that's why I never bought NBA Live. Because NBA Live, it just seems like every player in there is long as hell, and everybody is like stretched out, exaggerated. That's how I always felt to me.
The last couple of years, it was great.
But like NBA, with 2K, WWE 2K, I enjoy that more because it looks realistic. It looks more realistic to me. When I'm playing a game, my brother happens to walk by, like, bro, who wrestling? Like, who on TV right now? He thinks that sometimes like that. That's how close I want my game to look like. Is that realistic? So with
you really on the game.
I knew I wasn't gonna get that with AEW Fight Forever, but I watched some of the gameplay. And I was like, why the interest is cut off like within 2 seconds? Okay. You're missing out on that because some people, like John Moxley, doesn't even walk through the crowd. I'm like, why is Moxley coming from the stage? That doesn't make sense.
That like a 1999 game.
Yeah.
Like you can't figure this out by now?
That's their style. Okay, cool.
But you can't figure this little nuances out?
Yeah, but that ain't my style, right? Man, that game, I done heard so many things about that game. Negative things. It's a waste of time. It's only playable for like a couple of hours.
Return back to the store.
It's boring. Like, and the fact that they keep releasing DLCs for people that's been in the company. Like the people who originally was in the company ain't even in the game. Well, been gone or wasn't even in the initial game. So
FTR wasn't in the initial game, weren't they? I don't think FTR was in the initial game. I think they became DLC.
They were in the game.
I don't think they were.
But Dark Order wasn't in there.
It was a big thing because they were mad about it. And I remember Jim Cornette saying something about it, too, on the show. They initially weren't in the game, and then they became
They DLC. Were the first DLCs, though.
Yeah.
They were the first DLCs. But people like, so you have, like, Evil Uno, right? Been in the company his whole entire time. You have him doing a whole tour, promoting the game, and he's not even in the game.
Who cares?
Well,
I get what you're saying, though.
I'm just saying, like, don't have sitting there and tell me everybody's in the game. And the original people that was in the company ain't even in the game. You had enough time to put CM Punk in the game, but you ain't had enough time to put.
They got to sell that motherfucker,
bro. You ain't got enough time to put the Acclaim in the game, who was the hottest tag team at this time when the game come out. Right. They not even in the game. They not in the game one bit. But then you gonna tell me to buy a DLC for both of them two players?
Why even have a DLC? Why not just come with the next installment? It's just next installment.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Just update the game as people come in. Don't sit there and tell me to buy DLCs and I have to spend $16 for each character. That is insane, bro. WWE.
I can go create a player. Fuck that shit.
But that's the thing. The creative player don't even look good. The creative player literally looks like Kenny Omega with a different wig on every time. That's basically how they all
so
look.
He's the template?
That's basically what it looks like. You change the skin tone every once in a while. Wow. Bro, that game was trash from the very beginning. And I was happy that I didn't spend my money on that game. But anyways,
that's crazy.
Let's get into it then. Let's get into it. Yeah. This week of wrestling, man.
First subject. Tony Khan still being mad at a certain individual that's within his company. There's reports that I've read. I don't really have the sources up, so just something I read. I like to just come up with the. Oh, you got it?
Yeah. That's
See, you be on point.
Yeah. You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Put my reading glasses on, people.
You know what? I actually took a screenshot of that shit. So I was on point. Go ahead.
According to a report from Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio, Tony Khan is really mad at Jack Perry because he calls AEW, All Elite Wrestling, CM Punk. And I quote, "He has absolutely not been fired, but they are not using him. Tony's really mad at him because he calls him CM Punk. He's getting the blame. He's probably should have been suspended for a month or two. Where are we? 7 months now. 7 months. It's ridiculous. Punishment doesn't fit the crime at this point. It's like it's his fault because the other guy lost his mind," Meltzer said.
And this is all from Dave Meltzer.
All from Dave Meltzer. So
Dave, shut the fuck up.
oh,
You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. Your takes is just shut up, blood. Like, nobody want to hear you no more. The ones who do hear you, hey, let them delusional people listen to you, spend their money, whatever. The rest of us who are fucking sane, we don't want to fucking hear you. We don't even want to see your reports pop up on our fucking feed. I'm tired of your shit popping up on my feed. I don't look for it. It just pops up. Shut the fuck up, Dave. Just, it's ridiculous. The whole notion that Tony is mad at Jungle Boy, it's kind of his own fault, though.
who, Tony or?
Yeah, because
yeah. It's definitely Tony's fault.
yeah, it's kind of his own fault. But I get what you're saying. Like,
But it's obvious though.
yeah,
It's clearly obvious.
it's clearly obvious because we ain't seen Jungle Boy. He just randomly appeared up on a New Japan show, and it was everywhere. It kind
I
of
think
went
we talked
viral.
about this last week.
No, we talked about it a while ago.
No. We
What?
mentioned this last week. You don't get fired in AEW.
Oh, yeah.
You either just
You
get
get
put in
sent
the
away.
time. You either get put in timeout corner or how we used to say on my old boat, Castaway Island. That's where you get sent. You get sent there. Like back on my old boat when Captain didn't like you or you stepped down. Well, you kind of like went against what he said. He'd cast you away. So literally, and this is dead ass. Like no bullshit. We will literally be in the middle of the water. Say you get in an argument with Captain. Next port call. You might be there that Friday. That Saturday, you gone. You back. You back in Florida. And when we pull back in, maybe like a month and a half later, you just pop back up. And guess what? You ain't getting back on the boat with us. You just you sit in the office.
So you really cast away.
Cast away. And that's how Tony Khan treats his wrestlers now. Well, not treat them, but that's what he usually does. He casts them away. They get in trouble.
Yeah, we did talk about it last week because the whole thing with Sammy being suspended for like the 4th time or whatever.
Yeah, you don't get fired. Sammy probably going to pop up in New Japan soon. So don't worry. In New Japan or Ring of Honor.
But in the event, kind of was Jack Perry's fault, though, because the whole glass thing after you asked for the advice a couple weeks before. Well, we know the story.
Yeah.
It's no time. It's no reason to get into all that shit
Look
again.
at Darby Allin now.
It kind of was your fault, but it's like at the end of the day, some of these younger guys got too big for their fucking bridges, and that's just what it was. Just because you were so free to do shit the way that you were doing shit for so long, that when a real talent that could help elevate the company come in, you don't want to listen and take the advice of the older statesman. So you thought you was a rebel, and you pretty much got your ass handed to you backstage in a fight. It just is what it is. So do I agree with Tony?
It's funny to see, though, because, like, CM Punk is, like, now, he's injured right now, but he's enjoying life in NXT. If you don't know, he's been in NXT for the past couple of months now.
Oh, for real?
Just down there helping them, because that's where he rehabs. So he's down there literally helping the NXT talent. He's sitting at the NXT shows. He's just there. So, like, literally
He's living his best life.
Yeah, he's living his best life. The
This
thing
is
that
where
he
he wanted to be anyway.
What he wanted to do in AEW, he's literally doing it now.
There's no animosity towards Jack Perry
Yeah.
with CM Punk. He's like, thank you for getting me the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He works with a bunch of children, and guess what? They're led by a bunch of children. The leader is a child.
Cannot blame Tony Khan, no, because you knew what your biggest money maker was. But at the end of the day, you still made that decision, and you let other people allow you to make, or you let other people persuade you to make that decision.
You allowed that event to occur, though. You saw it happening.
Right. You could have stopped
and you could have stopped it. You could have stepped in, but you didn't.
it.
That's like sitting there, you about to see two people fight, and then you go, come on, guys, go ahead and stop, and then you walk away. But do you think they about to just, he was right.
Or
I'm
not
going to
even
just walk
walk
away.
away. You think they're going to listen to you if you don't got no power?
No power, no nothing.
If you ain't got no power in what you say and you the boss, how you the boss and you ain't got no power in what you say?
Bro.
But anyway.
That's just, so right now, Jack Perry is sitting in New Japan, and his gimmick right now is a scapegoat, and because that's technically what he is. He's the scapegoat in this whole situation, to be honest. Because I've stated, this is Tony Khan's fault. But Jack Perry is going to be scapegoated in this situation, as he's going to be the guy that he's the reason that CM Punk is gone in AEW. And that's just what it is at this point right now.
If you was really that mad at Jack Perry,
you would have fired him.
You would have fired him, and you would have been mad at him for the incident. There was never a report came out that said anything about him being mad at Jack Perry at that time. All the anger and the vitriol was going towards fucking CM Punk.
And just the fact that he sent him to a different company and still paying him.
He was still under contract, but he fired CM Punk and got him out of there. But you're still there. So how much of that is really still anger? I don't know. That's why I'm like, shut the fuck up, Dave, because it's like, how much is this?
It's that undercover animosity. Might be
yeah.
This might be the little animosity that's just lingering over there. Like, bro, we literally had CM Punk.
Yeah, like, you still my guy, but you know what you did. Like, that type of shit.
Yeah, he's still a pillar. That's how Tony Khan acts anyway. He's still a pillar.
I don't know what pillar that's going to be, but let's fucking move on.
Yeah, man.
Then the next thing, the WWE roster not being too happy about The Rock.
Yeah. The Rock is... We talked offline.
Okay. Did we?
A little bit.
I smoked too much.
But The Rock, it's like he got a different playing field than everybody else. That's the problem. That's why they're upset. The Rock could say... He can say the B word. He can say F word. He can say S. He could curse up the whole book.
Every sexual innuendo can be used.
Every drug could be talked about. But man,
Phoenix crackheads. That was crazy.
Coke. What do you say? Meth head Marys or whatever.
Meth head Marys.
Like it just these things keep coming, which is no problem.
He's writing these. I can see if he was freestyling this shit. He's writing this stuff.
But it's the fact that you cannot sit here and tell me you're trying to build up Cody Rhodes while having him literally smash in every pause, every promo. Like him and Seth Rollins get no punches. It's literally Rock literally throwing all hands and they just standing there taking the punches because they can't say nothing back but diarrhea Dwayne.
Nah, Cody kind of had a little fire.
Cody had his fire
this past Monday.
But that has been the story of this whole story, of this whole storyline of The Rock, Roman, and all of them. A bunch of pivots, pivot. So the only reason they did that is because the report came out that the roster is mad or they feel some type of way about The Rock not following the PG guidelines. Because I guess earlier that week that the corporate literally sent out an email to all the wrestlers like, hey, remember that it's PG. Keep it PG.
Is it still PG?
Yeah. They sent out an email reminding them that, hey, you guys, we keeping it PG. But The Rock ain't getting it. Clearly, Rock, they sent it to the wrong email for The Rock. But that's the thing. My problem is...
They sent it to the wrong email for The Rock.
Clearly. So, it's like, you can't... The crowd, we want Attitude Era Rock. We love Attitude Era Rock. I'm okay with it.
Right.
But if we're going to do this, if we're going to have Attitude Era Rock, let's have Attitude Era Cody. Let's have Attitude Era Seth Rollins. If they were back then. Like, if they were back then, how would they talk back then?
Just let them get it off.
Let them get it off. Because
like,
there's no reason for them to be sitting here going, well, you're Diarrhea Dwayne. And then he's calling Seth all types of names. Well,
Seth, his whole character is this bullshit in the first place. So it's like he don't never really take good digs.
Well,
anyway.
that comment was supposed to be a jab at The Rock. Because that's how The Rock used to talk, too, when he was PG Rock. So every time he came back, he always give you a dumb nickname or something like that, which was so childish. But like now, he doesn't do that now.
Cheesy.
It's so cheesy. But he said Diary Dwayne because that's something that he would have done. But now...
Diary Dwayne.
But like, it doesn't make sense now because you're talking to Attitude Rock now. So it's like, bro, you got to come harder now. Pause. Which is crazy. But you got to put them on even playing fields. You got to. That's the only reason. That's the only way this works. Cody got his blick back though. This past Monday.
I don't think Seth can get his blick back.
Oh, he
Cody
won't.
finally got his fire, and I'm like, there we go. This is the Cody I've been fucking waiting to see. Like,
I was watching that promo. I was like, this is what we want.
Yes.
This is like he done talking about your mama.
Yeah, like enough is enough.
He done talking about your dad, your dog. He done talked to oh man. He done threw dirt on your name. Brother, you gotta say something.
He's done a lot of detrimental shit to you, Cody, in the past.
He done 20 minute online promos, the 20-minute on TV promos, and brother, all you got is I'm gonna do this and put the title on my mama's hands and crying. Brother, The time for crying is over, Cody. Ain't no more. I swear to God, no more crying, Cody. It is time to nut up or shut up. It's over. I'm tired of it. The crybaby shit is over, bro. And I like Cody. I want Cody to win the title, but man, no more crying, no more. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. He's like a politician, bro. Like every time he crying, I'm like, God damn, your water bill higher than a damn 3-year-old girl. Like Jesus, man. He cries so much. Am I wrong?
Let him be a baby face, man. I don't catch all the crying scenes, like especially live, so it don't bother me. And if he crying about something his father is no longer with us, and that was the biggest inspiration to not only his life and career, but so many other motherfuckers that came up around him. So I get when you're even just trying to hold back the waterworks. Because it could be certain songs, and my brother just pop in my head, and just the waterworks start. I'm not an emotional dude. I don't even cry at, like, funerals and shit like that. But, like, certain songs that come on, and the waterworks are just starting, I'd be like, bro.
I feel that. Because I feel the same way for my grandma.
It just happens.
But.
And I can see if he just on there like, you motherfuckers, goddammit, always talk about my mama or you talking about my grandma.
Bro, that's basically what it feels like.
No, it's not. It's just like he said, I'm going to win the title for my mom, and she's the only one I got left. I can't get a title to my dad, so I'm going to get a title to my mom. And The Rock talk shit about my mom, so I got to make sure that she's the...
I'm like, bro, The Rock done slapped you.
No, if he would have cried after that shit, I probably would have lost respect.
The Rock done slapped you, and I mean, he slapped you, and you did nothing. He done talked about your dog. He done talked about your mama, your daddy, your granddaddy. The only person he ain't talked about was your wife so far. The only person he hasn't talked about is your wife. He done talked about your brother. You finally got your slap back. And you done made a couple comments about his granddaddy and everything, whatever. But, brother, you gotta stand up and fight. No more crying. No more crying, brother. No more. No, I can't stand for it. The next time I see him cry, I might have to shift back over to the bloodline.
How many times did he cry during this angle?
But he done cried like 3 times already.
During this angle?
Yeah.
No, I ain't seen
Damn near 3 times. 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
Or his voice will crack and he'd start tearing up. He did it with Michael Cole.
Well, I know that because that was the promo he talked about his mom, but
And I think he did it.
I don't know no other promo he did that shit.
I can't remember. He did it 1 or 2. He did it like once or twice already.
In this storyline, so that's what I'm like. I don't know.
So it's like, bro, for me, I'm like, I'm ready to go ahead and just stop the crying. I'm ready. It's time to fight. WrestleMania, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Keep going.
I'm just ready to rock and roll, bro. But yeah.
Is he gonna? I don't know. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
What's next? Oh, are they relying too much on The Rock?
For this storyline, yes. I think for this storyline, they're relying way too much on The Rock. We haven't even heard Roman speak. Really, this whole entire storyline, he hasn't even spoke. He's gonna be speaking this Friday. We're recording here on Tuesday, but he's gonna be speaking this Friday against Cody. But other than that,
there's so much wrong with this shit. Yeah.
There's literally nothing else.
There's so much wrong with this. Like, first of all, the 2 main components of the whole fucking WrestleMania story are really backdrops. Because The Rock has really come in and taken the fuck over.
Right.
Like, whether people want to admit that shit or not, like, he's come in and ego tripped this shit and made it all about him.
Correct.
He didn't make this shit about the bloodline. He made it all about him.
Literally.
And that's what I
to
don't
the
like.
final decimal. He's made it all about him.
Yeah.
He's had more promo time.
Yep.
He's had, and that, just to harp back real quick, when we talked about the roster being upset with The Rock, it's not just the language. It's the time, the promo time.
Yeah.
Everybody else getting 10 minutes to talk, 10 to 5 minutes to talk. The Rock getting like 20, 30 minutes every time. And SmackDown is literally suffering because of him.
Right.
So
the whole show is focused on him.
Yeah. And it's not helping whatsoever right now. So literally, yes, WWE is relying on him when it comes to too much, relying on The Rock too much when it comes to SmackDown. But for this story, they're definitely relying on The Rock too much.
Yeah.
This story is between Roman and Cody. When are we gonna get to the Cody and Roman part? Seth Rollins looked like the fourth wheel in this whole situation because he has his own situation going on with Drew McIntyre. So when are we gonna get to Roman versus Cody? Because no matter the outcome of that tag team match is on the first night, we have to do Roman versus Cody. What's their story? What's going on there? We have to get that one-on-one talk between them.
That's we're supposed to get it Friday.
Hopefully, and that to me, if they're gonna have that segment, that needs to be 30 minutes. If we're gonna be giving Rock all that time, give that same amount of time there to Roman and Rock, to Roman and Cody.
He be having 30-minute fucking promos for no reason.
For no reason, and it's usually because of his entrance. His entrance take at least 5 minutes, which ends up leading 5 to 10 minutes that leads into a commercial. Because every time I'm like, bro, this dude.
The concert,
yeah,
just long for no reason. What the fuck?
Which
this
wasn't
is
advertised.
Not 2003. This is 20 years after the fact, and you want to come back and try to do a concert.
I enjoyed the concert, but still, it just.
I bet you did. I didn't.
I was like, man,
the original one was better.
The original
because
was
after
way
the
better.
concert, Austin came out and whooped his ass.
The original was way better because
Some stunners.
also
and
I didn't like that he wasn't
rock
playing the guitar. To me, I was like, man, that kills it. He needs to be playing guitar if we're gonna do the concert.
It's trash. All the shit that he's done so far since he's come back has been trash. I'll fucking say it. It's been trash. It's just him being a face there. It's been trash. I hate every single one of his fucking promos. I fucking hate them. They are cheesy as fuck. So, hold on. So Cody Rhodes. What do you say? So Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, you think you're tough? You think you're tough? So Cody Rhodes, you think you're tough? He said it 5 different times in the one fucking promo.
He's old.
The one fucking promo.
He's getting old.
You think you're tough? You think you're tough, huh? Get the fuck out of here, yo.
He's getting old, man. You stutter when you get old.
Hey, yo, I stutter too, but goddamn it, I'm not going, you think you're tough? You think you're tough 5 different times in the promo and put like 6 words in between and then say it again. Like, no.
I don't know why, but he started using the word boy so much. Listen here, boy. I'm like, yo, why is he talking like this?
Because he think he grown now.
I ain't never heard someone talk like this. Why are you sound like this?
I don't know. Hey, they're both the stories right now going on with the 2 evil bosses or evil.
Yeah, where's Triple H
They both fucking suck.
Where's Triple H at? He had that one promo.
He's okaying this.
Huh?
Triple H is okaying this.
Bruh,
That's where he's at.
Triple H ain't okay and shit. This is all The Rock's people.
He's okaying this stupid shit.
This is all The Rock's people story. There's been reports that came out already that Triple H makes the show, but he doesn't know where the times are at. So he's like, he's building the show based on the fact that The Rock is gonna go overtime. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna allot you 20 minutes, but he's making the show like Rock is gonna go at least 10 minutes over every time. So which is smart. Yeah, which is smart, and I can respect that. But I'm like, man, put your foot down. Like, god damn, this is your show, bro. You got 20 minutes. If your shit ain't over in 20 minutes, we are moving the fuck on.
Period.
We're not like, cause this past SmackDown felt so fucking rushed to the point I had
just to get to his segment.
No, like, cause I want to say the Rock segment was first for the concert. And everything after that was like boom, 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 boom. You had no time to like breathe.
Oh, because he took so much time.
Because he took so much time. So you had, I want to say, somebody didn't even get an entrance. I can't remember who it was. I think it was like Pretty Deadly and No Catch Republic didn't get an entrance. Like people, you could tell instantly like how the Rockets run over time when we're cutting down match of times and we cutting down the entrances. You could see it instantly. I'm like, bro.
Always.
I'm like, god damn, bro, this man ran over time. Clearly, because it was like boom, boom, and it felt like an AEW show.
Where's
AEW
Austin? Where's Stone Cold?
Yeah,
he never did this shit.
Stone Cold, he wrap his shit up quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like he come out there, make his point, go about his day. And
we gotta be out there hot dogging and grandstanding and shit. Like, bro, wrap it up.
And if I see
like a fucking
if
condom,
I see the
wrap
Rock
it up,
come out there one more time, goosebumps. I'm like, brother, god damn, how you getting goosebumps that fast? Shit. Every time I'm like, God, boy, he beating the shit out of his arm. Pause. But yo, he got goosebumps like a mug. I'm like, yo, man, this dude is crazy.
The Goosebumps King, bro.
Goosebumps king, bro. He got
Mr. R.L. Stein himself. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, that's hopefully they get this storyline back on track this Friday with Cody and Roman.
What you got? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? 3 weeks?
19 days. 19 days. Well, now 18.
Well, we're still gonna fucking watch it regardless, but the fucking stories that build up to this WrestleMania kind of been.
Like we said, CM Punk being hurt, Rock being thrown into the story.
No Vince.
What?
Oh shit! I can't say his name now. He's canceled. Take back.
Man,
Never said it.
him not being there makes it even better.
I was really
brother,
joking, but
we could have had Omos
but
and
I can't
fucking.
even joke about that shit no more.
We would have had Omos. We would have had fucking Great Khali popped up on our ass, and just random shit would have happened. And man, Cody would have got his ass thrown into a triple threat match with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Man, it would have been Wild Wild West. Man, fuck that. At least we have something. I'm like, okay, we're going into a tag team match that the stipulation, whoever wins applies to the stipulation the second night. Cool. We got everybody there. We packing it in. We ain't getting the
You're right. They packed it in.
what is that, WrestleMania 2000? When every match was a fucking multi-man match. It was no single matches. I think that was 2000.
Was it 0? I know it was a bunch of them, but was it 0? There
What
was
you mean?
no single matches.
No, there was no one-on-one match.
Damn.
Every match had a person in it. Had multiple people in it.
Person in it.
Like
Damn.
it was a triple threat, fatal four-way, or tag team match, or it was just multi-man matches.
I'm going through the card in my head, and it's like, yeah, no. Yeah. All right.
That's how the fans want it. The fans want a triple threat match with an Intercontinental title. They want a triple threat match with a women's tag team title. Like, bro, Gunther. Enough is enough. Gunther had a triple threat match last year. That's good enough. 1-on-1, cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I talk about the fans and I think about the fans, I go, this give me a headache.
Enough is exception number 9. God damn it, gotta take that shit.
But yeah,
Man.
that's all. You ready to get into the games, or
Yeah.
got anything else we want to talk about?
Nah, I'm just like, damn, this is crazy. Like, the whole fucking story been centered around The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so fuck it. Hit the game. They eat that. Oh.
E dot E dot or
Chore. Glory.
Who you want? Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, The Rock. Ooh, who do you want? E.or.
You won't remember that for next week.
Oh, it's gonna be changed around. Don't worry.
All right, let's go. Started off like this. Miro or Rusev?
Rusev.
Agreed. Kidman or Jamie Noble?
Kidman.
Okay. AJ Styles, Kenny Omega.
AJ Styles.
Oh, damn. Didn't expect you to say that. Shinsuke Nakamura or Okada?
Kazuki Okada.
There you go.
Nakamura.
Oh, fuck. Shocked me with that one, too. Undertaker or Sting?
Sting.
He's trying to do an all-shocker crew today. And we already talked about how much you dislike WCW over WWE.
Hey, man. Listen.
And the size of the rings.
Hey, man. If you would have said, like, biker, badass Undertaker versus TNA Sting, I'm like, ooh, goddamn, you both. But I'm like, at that point, you said Undertaker or Sting.
Those are two ones that are your favorite.
Those are two, like, where I'm like, man, I can't. At that point, I'm like, man, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place at this point.
That's fucking crazy. Most people hate the goddamn biker taker.
No, I love Biker Taker.
I do too.
American Badass.
But I like the one with the hair. Everybody like the chopped hair.
No, I like.
You like cut hair. That's
I actually like
Big
both.
Evil.
I like both. American Badass, Big Evil. What else? There was another one. I mean, that was Dead Man Inc. was all around the same. They're all the same thing.
Yeah, Dead Man Inc. is Big Evil.
The whole
He's
entire
Big
time,
Evil as babyface.
whole entire time he had the bike. Even when he returns back and he's with Kid Rock as his theme song. I am American. Is that the first?
It's the whole time. That's the first time he came back.
Yeah, the first time.
And then that's the whole run.
That whole entire run is that's my favorite Undertaker.
Wow.
Literally till Kane puts him in that dirt versus Vince McMahon at Survivor Series.
Yep.
That's literally that whole run was my favorite Undertaker.
Wow, shocker. Damn.
Anything
You're a rarity.
after that or before that, I'm like, that's cool.
You're a rarity, bro.
Yeah, I enjoy the whole entire thing.
All right, back to it.
Yeah.
Pentagon or Phoenix?
Pentagon.
Wow.
Yeah. Zero Mero.
Damn. Give me Ray Phoenix all day, especially the matches. Eminem or the Young Bucks?
Eminem. I love the entrance no matter what.
Right.
And then fucking Johnny Nitro is the best. Joey Mercury he's
just there.
Just there.
He needed a tag team partner.
And their finisher was fire.
Jannetty.
The finisher was fire, and then Melina. Come on now. How can we? Come on. Melina. And I don't know why, but I always loved the way they carried their titles when they had the titles. Around the waist.
Oh, like a belt?
Yeah.
Or like a penis belt?
Yeah, man. I used to like, yo, this shit is lit. I used to, like, that entrance was fire. Go ahead.
Fuck out of here. Prime Jeff Hardy or Darby Allin?
Prime Jeff Hardy.
That was too fucking easy. Braun Breaker or young Brock Lesnar?
Young Brock Lesnar. Oh, wait. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
Bro, in my head, I thought you said Braun Strowman. Braun Breaker or young Brock Lesnar. Now I got to think. How young Brock Lesnar we talking? Are we talking about like...
I'm talking 2003 Brock Lesnar.
And back. Both. I have to go both.
All right.
Because I cannot go against...
Either.
the next big thing?
Yeah.
That's literally... He has the best debut of all time to me. I don't care what nobody says.
The best debut.
Just him coming out, destroying... he destroyed Rikishi and Al Snow. It was Al Snow?
Yeah, I always get it confused with the Hardy Boys. So.
And Spike Dudley. Because it was all literally within the next few weeks. They always like, week after week. Because I want to say he destroyed... Huh?
Like 4 straight weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last one. Jason Jordan or Shelton Benjamin?
Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin.
100%.
All right. I just want
Jordan,
pure athleticism.
Jason Jordan would never breathe in the air of Shelton Benjamin.
He would never breathe in the air of Shelton Benjamin.
That's a crazy question. All right.
I agree. I'm just saying. I was going off of pure athleticism.
All right. You ready?
And Olympic tights. Yep.
Miro / Rusev or Sheamus? Billy Kidman or Rey Mysterio?
Ray.
AJ Styles or Okada?
AJ. All day.
Nakamura or Carmelo Hayes?
Shinsuke. His New Japan shit was great.
Undertaker or Kane?
See, if you would have specified and said like
I'll
97 Kane.
I'll fix it real quick. I'll go Ministry of Darkness Undertaker or, dang, I don't know if he was watching around then, 2004 Kane.
Fuck. They're both trash.
This is when Kane he has the double belts. He's with RVD at this point. Before the mask gets taken off.
So that's 2003.
So 2003.
They're still both trash. Give me Ministry of Darkness Taker. Because Kane's just a tag team guy.
Okay.
At that time, before he took the mask off.
Dragon Lee.
Okay.
Or Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix. When he's not doing stupid shit.
Oh, man. Here he go.
Fuck.
Here he go.
Stop injuring people.
All right. Let's go with La Resistance.
Shit.
Actually, no, I switch it.
Nah, keep it.
Oh, yeah, okay then. La Resistance or the Un-Americans.
Fuck. Rest in peace, Tess. I love Christian, yo. But the Un-Americans sucked.
They did. So.
La Resistance, like the Un-Americans was trash. Like maybe because of Lance Storm and no personnel. I don't know, but I'm going with La Resistance.
All right. Alberto Del Rio
He loses to whoever the other person is.
or John Morrison.
John Morrison.
Okay. CM Punk. ECW CM Punk. So this is young CM Punk now. Or MJF.
MJF. Okay. CM Punk had nothing to chew his teeth into. MJF has had a lot.
He's had a lot.
He's had a lot. Yeah.
All right. Last but not least. I could go. Charlie Halls.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll switch it. Shelton Benjamin.
Okay.
Or Chad Gable.
That was the one I was going to use. I was like, nah. I like Chad Gable. Shelton Benjamin should have been a main eventer, so I'm going with Shelton Benjamin.
They was a tag team, man.
I'm going with Shelton.
They were a tag
Because
team.
Shelton should have won a title like Brock, or at least like Kofi. He could have won it for a day and lost it. Give him the treatment. God damn it.
He should have won it when he beat Triple H.
One night.
That one time he beat Triple H.
And then Triple H could have whooped his ass the next week on Raw, and then it'd have been all over. He still could have had, in his resume, he was a world champion.
Yeah. And then everybody would have been happy.
Yeah. I still would be happy. I say Hall of Fame career.
Hall of Fame career. Then we'd be like, put him in the Hall of Fame.
Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Then you have no argument to not put him in the Hall of Fame.
You don't have an argument now to put him in the Hall of Fame.
What is he,
If Kofi Kingston is in the not Kofi. If Coco Beware is in the Hall of Fame and he never wore a title in the WWF, God damn it.
But he's a legend.
Because of the Pile Driver album?
No.
Because of Frankie the Bird?
No.
Why?
Because he's an entertainer. Like R-Truth.
Oh, yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
There you go. Give me the bird.
Go ahead, plug Heavily Opinionated Podcast.
Oh, yes. The Heavily Opinionated Podcast with your boy, Playboy Troy, right here. Ding. And my boy, Izzy too, real.
Bing.
You're not on Heavily Opinionated.
That's what
But we would like to go ahead and sponsor the Heavily Opinionated Podcast with your boy, Playboy Troy, Melly Mel, Coolie High, Platinum P, and DJ Rose. Y'all go check that out with the link down below.
That means I gotta put it down there. That's it, guys. If you have anything else,
nope, that's all.
Else? Yeah, well, this has been another great week. This is actually episode 30. So next week we'll see you for episode 31. This has been with Wrestlemaniacs 2. It's your boy
Playboy Troy
and your boy Izzy Too Real. And you know what we do. We'll see y'all next week. Holla back. Ew, that was whack. Deuces.
Ooses.
Yep.